Welcome back, Capricorns. Glad to see you here. We are pulling cards for the week of May the 22nd through the 28th. What may come up on these cards? It might be a little bit about love life, might be a little bit about family life, could be about money and finance. I'm letting Sacred Spirit show us what are the main themes as we run through the week on the card. This is good if Capricorn is your sun sign or your sign or your rising sign, especially. And if you know your planetary placements, you can figure out what you need to watch for which part of your life. Let's get some cards down, Capricorn. This is a week that runs from Monday through Sunday, so we are going to start with Monday, and then we'll have Saturday and Sunday together. I don't really like splitting up the weekend because that energy usually sort of flows. Hopefully flows nicely Saturday into Sunday. All right, let's start looking at what you've got. So, Capricorn, starting off with the Page of Cups coming up in reverse. This is just telling me that you are letting somebody in your sphere of influence know exactly how important they are to you, or in some cases are not to you, but letting somebody know their level of importance in your life is what that Page of Cups in reverse talks about, Capricorn. Let's see a little bit more about the person that you're going to be saying this to. See what we have on who is Capricorn going to be talking to about that important? Oh, it's a little one. This is going to be either a child or somebody who is newer in your life, a newer acquaintance or a newer person for you to get to know. Could be a child. And you're going to be sending them some kind of message. So this is, I guess it could be a verbal message. The letter, usually that implies writing, though. I think some of you are going to verbalize this information. Some of you are going to put something in writing. I feel like some of you are actually going to do some kind of artwork for this little one, showing how much you care about them. Interesting. All right, let's move on. Let's look at Tuesday. For you Capricorns, Seven of Pentacles showing up in reverse. Seven of Pentacles just means that there's some kind of payday that you are expecting on Tuesday. And for me, when the card shows up in reverse, and this is not true for all readers, but for me, when that card shows up in reverse, it means that that payday, that payoff, that payback that you were expecting isn't happening today. If it does, it's only going to be partial. So whatever this is that you're expecting, where you get paid off or paid back today, or just paid in general, I think it's a good idea to make some alternate plans about what you're going to do about money until this really shows up. It doesn't have to be money, but if this is money, you definitely want to have alternate plans. Let's look at a little bit more about why this is delayed. This has to do with clarity about a contract or agreement. So there may not be clarity around the agreed pay date or around the agreed paid amount. There may be some actual confusion going on around something to do with your recompense for whatever this contract or agreement is that you're a part of, that you're expecting to be paid for today. All right, let's look at Wednesday. 10 of Pentacles. I like it a lot. First of all, this could be the payday actually showing up the very next day, which would be nice if it could be, if whatever's going on could be resolved that quickly. I'm not going to guarantee that that's the meaning for everybody here that's watching this video, though. But the Ten of Pentacles does talk about reaching some sort of level of stability or security that you were shooting for. Okay. So I do want to kind of see, what is this? This can be health-wise, it can be financial. This can be, some people get stability and security out of the relationships that they participate in. Could be that too. This is something that you've been building up to, you've been working towards. So this is not something that is just going to be sudden and out of the blue. Let's see what this has to do with. Is it money? Is it money? Oh, I think your payday got cleared up. Look at our cards. Same cards I pulled earlier, but just in reverse when we were talking about a payday being delayed. So I would say definitely this is that payday actually coming through, that the clarity has been cleared up around this. There is no more confusion about what you're supposed to be paid, when you're supposed to be paid, how you're supposed to be paid, whatever that was. We see that clarity clearing right up and you getting your pay day. Your pay, your payoff, your payback, whatever that is, however it applies for you. All right, next, let's look at Thursday. That was pretty cool, actually. Thursday, you guys have the Strength card. Some of you are definitely going to be literally working out. Quite a few of you, actually, Capricorn. Others of you, you are feeling pretty good about your self-esteem, and you're getting to do something that you're pretty good at, and you know you're pretty good at it. That's what's helping your self-esteem, and feeling like you're making some good accomplishments in whatever this area is that you're pretty good at. Let's see what we can find out about this area. Let's see, what's this area that Capricorn's pretty darn good at? What cards I would expect for weightlifting or working out. With that clover, we know that you're good at this, that this is a good thing, that this is very positive. With the ring or the contract, there's some type of agreement or contract that you're involved in that is really good, working out well for you. You're good at it, is making you feel good about yourself, is improving your self-esteem. All right, so that's Thursday. Now we're looking at Friday. Friday for Capricorn, Ace of Swords showing up in reverse. That Ace of Swords in reverse is talking about this idea that you are passing along good information to other people. So you could be doing some mentoring, you could be orienting new people to work on the job, you could be teaching your little one how to tie their shoes. Lots of ways that this could play out, but it basically is passing along good advice or good information to others, well, at least to one other, if not more, sphere of influence. See a little bit more about, I want to look at who this advice or good information is going to, or what is this information about? Let's look at what this good information is about. What is this good information about? Boop-ba-da-doo. Okay. So we've got the key and we've got the bear. You were giving somebody some kind of insight about how to um, maneuver in a situation with somebody who has some type of authority, whether this is somebody who is has authority like in the family or at the workplace, could be either one, and could be male or female, could be either one of those. But this could be like an example of this would be if you've got somebody new at work, you might tell them, the boss's pet peeve is showing up late for meetings or showing up without a pen and paper for meetings or whatever. Could be whatever, but you're passing along maybe the boss's pet peeve. That would be one example of this. Here's your boss, here's your person of authority is the bear. Here is something that is certain with the key, and this is good advice or information that you are passing along to somebody else. So passing along some good advice or information that is certain to help the other person when it comes to a person of authority. Okay, we want to translate it literally. That's what it would say literally. Literally. Okay, so Capricorns, for the weekend, let's look at Saturday. Moon card showing up here. There's something going on behind the scenes that you don't exactly know about. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it something you even care about? Do you not know about it because you don't care about it? Let's find out what this has to do with this thing going on behind the scenes. This is an interesting card because it does talk about things that are unknown. And you may recognize that there's something that you don't know, but you're still not able to quite put your fingers on the information that you would like to know. So, what does this have to do with? Boy, you are all about the contracts and commitments this week. Holy Toledo. Something going on behind the scenes about the upgrade of some type of contract or commitment. So there's someone behind the scenes trying to pull some strings about an upgrade of at least some aspect of a contract or a commitment that you're involved in. You want to create an upgrade situation. So this could be maybe your boss has been saying, I'm trying to get this. This could be the boss doing the work behind the scenes, talking to the right people, whatever. Maybe your boss hasn't been saying, I'm trying to get this. They're still doing something to try to improve things without letting on to everybody around them. Sunday doesn't have to be your boss either. I don't think it's you though. Now, Sunday, 8 of Rods showing up here. 8 of Rods talks about this idea of lots of communication. This is short communication. This is things like text messages, waves of communication, but a lot to keep up with, really. Let's see what all this communication is about that's happening on Sunday. What's happening with all this communication? What's it about? What's it all about? About. With the lilies and the mountains, I'm going to say this is about some kind of family that you have that's at a distance. And I feel like that family member may be having a little bit of trouble. So there may be messages going back and forth about who can help with what. Or maybe even just encouraging messages to that person for a few of you, for like 10% of you. But for a lot, there's messages going back and forth between you and other people about who can help this person with what, even though they're far away. Okay. So that's what I've got for your week, Capricorn. Thank you so much for stopping by and spending some of your precious time with me. That is highly valuable and I appreciate it. Remember that you guys are my sponsors. I am not selling any kind of beauty creams or obviously hair products or, snazzy fashion brands or anything like that. So please remember to put a thumbs up on this video, share it out to the world with others, and put your comments and your feedback down below. I'm always interested in seeing what your feedback is on these readings. Everyone have a fantastic week. Oh, I forgot to say, of course, I do readings either online or on the phone. If you find yourself that you would like to have one sometime during the week, just reach out to me. All my contact information is on my website, and we'll get you scheduled and taken care of in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. All right, guys, peace out.